Hello YouTube and welcome back. Oof, right, I'm still struggling to find boxes of stuff that I've squirreled away with parts for this, bits I know I've bought. Can I find them? They're in here somewhere, I just don't know where. Literally just starting to rain. I've just chucked the seats in because the bags that were in the other half wanted off me for the horse, so they've just been thrown in the car. What else have I done? I've put some bulbs. Now these are the cool blue ones. I just had a few. I just thought I'd try them, but they give. I don't know if it shows on camera, but they give a blue tinge to the lights, and I'm not a fan of it. So I've just ordered some yellow tinge ones. Now these type of lights, they're not that ultra white light anyway that LED lights give you. They are more yellowy, but I just thought with a French look, I don't know. If I don't like them, I'll throw them away. I just thought it'd be worth a try. But anyway, start putting some more stuff back on this and see how far we can get in this video. Like I say, I've literally just, they're not even bolted in. They are just thrown in there just so that she could get the bags. Yeah, they're a little bit more faded than I remembered when I stripped the car, but for now, they need a right good clean. But they're just going to have to do because the funds are just running out. It's just financially, this car's running away with me. Just you find bits, you think, yeah, I need that, I need that. I've been trying to sort out the rear lights. So on these Peugeot rear lights, I don't know if anyone's familiar with them, but I've got a selection of lenses because I keep ordering them and people don't tell you about little cracks like that. And what they do fail to mention is the common fail on these lights is when people break this off because they don't know how they release. When you unscrew these, you're meant to just pull them and draw them out. People yank on them, it breaks them. I've got a couple of lenses that are good, but they all seem to be the driver's side. That one again, just bought this, so the guy said it was absolutely perfect. I've polished it up, and if you can see, as soon as I started cleaning it, I noticed the crack because he sent them all dirty. He'd not even bothered cleaning them. So yeah, they're my lights that are all not brilliant. I've got that light there, which is good, but it has got one of the clips broken on the bottom. And then I've got the near side one. They all seem to end up with dirt in there, but it's where the indicator lens is. I've just given a bit of a polish. That's cleaned up okay. Now what they do also suffer with is the chrome effect in the lights goes, which obviously makes your lights dull. Meant to be like that, but they just over time deteriorate, and it always seems to be the flat area where the indicator is, and then you reverse in your fog light. So what I'm playing with at the minute is black them up. Now this is a broken one that again I've just bought off eBay, and he never told me that the clip was broken on the back. So yeah, thanks for your poor description. Oh, I've got a bit of chrome paint. So I've literally just painted that with black high gloss and then a cheap chrome finish paint, which yeah, it's not as good as the original. I'll show you what the stuff is. It's just that stuff. Never looks like the lid. A bit false advertising, that lid. But if it makes them look a little bit better, it'll do. We need to tidy up. I've been digging through all my stuff, trying to find where all my bits are. I've given up with the zinc plating. I'm going to sell it all. I just can't get it to work properly. So I'm literally going to throw all the fluids away and then just sell the whole kit dry. Somebody can get new chemicals for it because I just give up. But what I have been doing is just literally using a metallic gold spray, which, yes, it doesn't look as good as the zinc plating, but I really have lost the will to live with that thing, and it's taking up valuable space. I can get rid of that and I can get my parts washer back up and running. I'll have somewhere for my MIG to be properly stored away. Right, update. Still waiting on another lens, which is meant to go in. It's supposed to be really good. So the parcel shelf's in. I have started putting the stickers on. However, that one messed up. The application tape had curled slightly, and the backing tape, the stickers had stuck to that. So when I put it on, the E kicked up very slightly. You can hardly tell, but yeah, it's annoying me already. So I need to look at that. Inside here, I've started to put the rear seat in, all the back and the base is in, it just needs dropping down. Still waiting for the clips for that rear interior panel. I've done this side. Them bulbs that I was telling you about, I've just turned up, so later on I will have a look at them. But today I'm going to have to take a break from this because we are on routine maintenance for the Neddy box. Its MOT is due. Right, so it is MOT time for the Neddy box. This is a Peugeot Boxer, 3.5 ton. Going to go through suspension, brakes, have a look at the tyres, tyre pressures, just make sure everything's okay on it. Obviously structurally, just confirm that nothing's gone wrong since its last MOT. These things hardly do any miles. Most of its life it's sat here until the other half's going to a show or something like that. Now, plane going over. These big plastic wheel trims. The problem is when they're on, although they look really good, when they're on, you can't get to the valve core. They run a steel high pressure valve core on these. Say when them trims are fitted, you can't blow them up. I've tried extenders, didn't work, so I just thought I'd quickly paint one wheel just to see whether it looks all right, see whether I can live with it or not. So we're in the process of upgrading this to a 4.2 ton. I say it's a 3.5 at the minute, but it's only got a payload of 860 kg, which is either 2 very small ponies or 1 horse. I've seen people with 2 big horses in these and they're seriously overweight. So if we take it up to a 4.2, means our payload obviously is going to increase and we should be able to get both our horses on. I think one of them, she weighs 550 kg and the other one, the new boy, he's I think around about 600. So yeah, when you get a driver, fuel, tack, hay, it all adds up, and that's why these run overweight. But yeah, that's the plan, waiting on the DVLA so we can upgrade this. There's a few mods that you need to do to it to upgrade it. So it has to have a rear suspension modification, which is upgraded bump stops. It has to have a speed limiter, so it's limited to 56 miles an hour once the upgrade is done. The MOT is done by the ministry rather than a normal MOT test station, so it'll go from a class 7 to a ministry test. A few bits, I've had to put them side markers on. The possibility they're going to pull it on the ramp, so I'm going to put a rubber cover around them to make sure that there's no sharp edges. I can't think of what else we had to do to this. Oh, it has to have a sticker on the back saying 56, limited 56 miles an hour. But yeah, once we do that, it's a different license, but luckily we've both got the correct license to drive this, being old. But we'll be able to get both Neddies in it. So anyway, let's crack on with this. Let's get this done. The bonnet's been bugging me. So this morning I've flat it back with 2000s and then 3000s and then buffed it, but it's still got marks in it. It's very difficult to pick them up on camera, but when you catch the light you can see it's got like craters, maybe even a silicone mark. There's a few here, there's a few here. I don't even know if they pick up on the camera, and obviously we're flattening it to try and make it right. I think I've just made it look worse. Yeah, so I think the only thing I can do is paint it again. I'm just not happy with it. It's the first thing you see when you walk up to the front of the car. It's got to look right. It's a big panel, it's got to look right. So I think the only option I've got is to just give it a quick paint. Right, it's not really what I wanted to be doing, but it's all flatted up. Paint's mixed up. Let's chuck another couple of coats on this, and then it feels like a step backwards, but I suppose in a way it's a step forwards. It'll make one little man happy anyway, won't it, Josh? Right, there you go, two coats of paint. We've had a couple of suicidal flies. There has got some dirt in it, but I expected that. I've just done it outside. I didn't want to spray it inside. I don't know where, there's a hair there. Don't know where that's come from, because it definitely ain't me. So yeah, leave that to go off, and then see where we're at. That seems to be all right. Leaving it, let it go hard. Right. So obviously, for what can I do next? Rear seats in properly. Seat belts have started going in. They do need redoing, but I say just running out of funds. You can get them re-webbed so that the red's like new. So I thought, well, I'll do the lights in a second. I thought I'll have a go at these stickers from Vehicle Decals. Now, I've had these since I bought the car, so over a year now. Unfortunately, the application tape is starting to lift on them. However, I've worked out you can gently peel it off and reapply it. Obviously, these came rolled up in a tube. So, we had to go on the back one, which started off all right, but then the application tape played a blinder, and if you can notice on the Rally, the E falls off. That's because it's stuck to the backing paper. The application tape had lifted, and when I tried to get it to go down, it stuck, and there's no way I could even think about doing it. I think it's done the same on the one. That piece went on all right. I mean, yeah, the graphics quality looks good. I did get these pillar finishing, which is like it's like a textured vinyl. So that was all right. So I thought, right, okay, let's have a go at the side ones. It's not stuck on, it's just held in place. However, I have got the correct measurements to put these on. That is meant to be between 5 and 8 millimeters, roughly like that one. That's right, that's too short. If you go to the other end, we are well short. There's the door line. So yeah, that needs to be here, and that angle is too severe. But then the rear quarter one, the angle's more severe going backwards. So again, that looks wrong. They fit okay where the arch is. That's obviously how they're meant to be on the arch line, and that is the correct distance from that swage line. So I thought, well, we'll have a go on the driver's side. Again, only held in place. That's in the right place. That is in the right place. So we've got enough of a gap to make it look correct. Could be done with being a tiny bit smaller, that one. So obviously you can see the application tape is lifting on these, but when you get to this end, it's nowhere even near. It's a good 15 to 20 mil too short. So that lines up there. This side is slightly better, but the angle is still wrong. It's still too steep. So I've messaged him. He's rang me. He doesn't make them anymore because it's not cost effective. I mean, obviously everything's gone up. Things go up in price. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, if I'm honest. Very disappointed. I have just emailed another company that makes these in Birmingham, so I'm going to see what they come back with size wise, but I can't fit them to that. It's going to look absolutely stupid. Right, that's the bonnet on. I have give it a quick polish. It is filthy already. What I've been doing in here, fitted the wiper linkage motor, put a brand new motor on there, which is a genuine Valio one, which is what these would have had on originally. And obviously I've reconditioned the linkage with a bit of reconditioning paint. I fit the scuttle in place just to make sure that everything lines up. We have, let's just get you down here, we're on the gimbal again. Fitted the horn, had to tap that hole out because that was all covered in paint. What else? So vehicle stripes. Richard from Vehicle Decals, who doesn't live too far from me, didn't have to do it, but he turned up because obviously the graphics are short. So he's turned up and he has given me a couple more of this size. Now he's stopped doing these, so he's actually given me a couple more of these side stickers. I've checked them against these original ones, sorry, the originals, the ones he sent me out first of all, and they are longer, so they're going to cure the problem. And obviously all the colours correct. What else have we been doing? Let me just get this gimbal, don't know what it's doing. There you go. New rear washer jet fitted. Still need to do the wheel arch clips, I've not done them yet. What else inside here? So I have fitted the gear lever. It is not connected to anything yet. I'm just trying to find the clips that hold the cover on. I managed to find the clips for the rear interior panel, so that is now clipped in and the seat belt's held in place correctly. Seats aren't bolted in still at the minute. That is one of the jobs I've got to do. Now I did order and received some new, I don't know what this gimbal thing's doing, sorry, stop, there you go. Right, I did order some new washer jets as per the original spec. Turned up, don't fit. Maybe it's because this has got about 7 layer of paint on it and they won't go in, but they definitely will not go through them holes. So I have ordered some of the type that bolt through with the twin jets on them. Yeah, not original. They look original-ish. Probably give a better spray pattern than the original ones, which were just a single dribble. So hopefully they'll be better. But yeah, that is where we're at the minute. I do like it with the stickers on. I think it looks cool. Yeah, they're only held in place. They're the ones that are too short. But yeah, can't wait to get them on properly. Going through this loom, I know that piece is for the brake sensor wires, which I'm not running because they always break. There's no point in having it on. I think I have just found the wire that goes up the pillar for the interior light. So I've got a new interior light. It is 3 pin. That's 3 pin. I know that's an earth. So yeah, can't remember where that bit goes. But anyway, I'm more than sure that was the interior light. Well, at least I hope it was. Oh, this is an headache. Right, that's the wire pulled through. Interior lights all fitted in. Wire comes down the pillar. Obviously that loom connects up to something, but if I press that, we have an interior light. So at least I know it works. Well, use my power probe, it works. Decided that this is the mission for today, is work out where half of this went. I know that goes to the A post, so yeah, I get that bit. And then also we have got a few bulbs here. We've got wires taped up. Headlamp bulb holders have been replaced there. Same again on that one over there. We've got broken wires everywhere. So this is going to be fun. Now this is the worrying bit. So I'll bring you along for the ride. Let's just have a look to see what's actually inside here, because it looks very bad. Oh dear me. I've got a feeling that there is going to be some wires joined together under there. Why you just wouldn't just solder them, I really don't know. Oh my lord, what is going on? Okay, no idea. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, it's all sticky as well, which isn't helping. Right, something's not right, because I've got a grey to blues, blues to grey, And this car had been modified to run a 16 valve. I'm assuming that's what they've done to the loom. Great. Oh dear, oh dear. Before I bring this video to the close, I don't know how long it's going to be. Might only be a short one this. I just thought I'd run through a few bits that I've done. I may be repeating myself, so I do apologise. So I've had some stickers made up for the plates, which is the dealer. So Carnell, Doncaster was where this vehicle was first registered. So I just thought that was it all right. Yeah, they're not, I couldn't find their artwork, so this Carnell bit is correct. The 3 red lines either side is correct. I added the motor group because that's what they are. It's Carnell Motor Group Limited, Doncaster. So the Carnells that had this car dealership used to be a multi manufacturer, so they did all different makes. The Carnells later went to the car people, bought the car people. So yeah, that's just a bit of its history. We've put the bonnet stripe on. The washer jets turned up, so they're just at the minute bolted in place, not connected. I've took the scuttle back off because I've put the heater blow motor in. What an absolute mission that was. So you can see the wiper motor. At the minute what I'm doing is just bolting stuff on so I know where it fits. So obviously the relay box, the gearbox mount, the battery protector, would you call that, ECU and the cover, engine mounts in place, washer bottle, and the radiator and fan is all in place. So I've got them sorted out. You have seen the inside, which hasn't changed other than, bring you around this side, the heater motor, which sits up behind the dashboard up there. What an absolute nightmare. I'm on at the minute with the pedals, so these pedals really suffer with sideways movement, and just like the gear linkage, they have a plastic bush, and then if you look, oh, I can't get it to do it with this finger's holding it like that. Oh, there you go. So they have play in the bush. So I'm actually on with, at the minute, sorting something out so that now has a 0 play in the clutch arm. Something I'm working on. Still not found the clips for the console that fits over the gear lever. Obviously parcel shelf is in place. The boot is just full of bits that I keep finding. Rear lights are on, and the rear plate again with the Carnell dealer sticker. Was going to get a window one, decided not to. So yeah, there's still bits I'm hunting for and I can't get, so I can't seem to find. Wiring loom has turned into an absolute nightmare. At the minute I'm on the hunt for the wiring loom that goes from, so inside the car, so in that corner just there is where a big white plastic plug sits, where it clips into the fuse box, and then that loom runs down the inner wing into the engine bay and then connects to those there. So you have another loom that then runs all the lights, and then that connection there then connects to the engine loom, wiring loom. I've got that, that's fine. Hopefully somebody's just told me they've got the headlight loom with the correct plug on it, so I'm just waiting to hear from him. But I'm still missing the front part of that loom, which I'm trying to find. So it should have a big white plug and 2 circular plugs on it. But yeah, that's where we're up to. Right, so I'm gonna end the video here. I don't know how much footage there is. I don't even know if it's entertaining or not. It's a lot of it is just me putting stuff back on, making sure it fits, struggling to find all the fittings and remembering where stuff went. You've seen the nightmare I've had with the wiring loom. Yeah, that is just going to be an ongoing headache until I can sort that. Got this sticker on, which I'm happy about. I was really worried about doing that. I've still got the other side to do yet, but I want to get the car further over this way, so I've got a bit of room to work on. Wheel arch clips, I've started putting them on, but I need to get the wheels off so I can get my fingers in properly and then get them pressed in tight. The bottom ones use a snapping clip, but I'm probably going to put Tiger Seal on them and then clamp them in place, let it dry. So yeah, we've made some progress. I think it looks a lot better. I'm happy I painted the bonnet again. That's made a difference. So it just leaves me to say thank you for watching, really. I do appreciate your support. Yeah, some of it's not entertaining to watch. I do apologise. It's difficult to make me bolting stuff back on entertaining, but hopefully you watching the car build back up again to something that resembles the Peugeot 106 Rallye is entertaining enough. You've seen all the bits going back on it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Do appreciate your support. Take care, and I will update you all again very soon.